Well, hello and welcome back to Dark Souls. Here I am, before this giant palace, cathedral. I don't know, I thought that was a cathedral. Maybe they've got two. Maybe that's a chapel and this is a cathedral, I don't know. But as you can see in the bottom right, I have 16,000 souls. I didn't do all that much grinding in the end, and I haven't upgraded anything, though I've pulled a few things out of my bottomless box to have a look at. I didn't put those out of my bottomless box, I just forgot to put them back in. But I'd be interested to see how the Crimson Robe shapes up to the Dingy Robe. Bearing in mind the Dingy Robe can be, I believe, upgraded to plus 10, using like the regular Titanite that you can seem to get from all over the place, whereas the Crimson Robe can only be upgraded to plus 5, I think. Because when you look at, let me see, when you look at Twinkling Titanite, it says it can take them up to plus 5 reinforcement for weapons not already not reinforced normally. I assume that also means armor, but I might be wrong. Maybe it can take armor all the way to plus 10. In which case, the red robe will probably the sealer's robe will probably outscale my dingy set eventually. Now, we have to get back in there. And there's a shiny up there. I wonder how you get it. I think possibly you might use the... Yeah, come on down here. That might be somewhere where you would... that glass window that I was looking at, investigating. Perhaps that would be how I get to that item. Oh, stop running around. Face my wrath like a giant. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a double strike there. And kapow. Now, I probably can just run straight to the blacksmith, but as I've said before, balls. Are you going to react to me? Or will you let me pass? You'll let me pass. That's actually pretty good. As I've said before, leaving things alive in a path that you might have to run back to, never clever. Never, ever, ever clever. Is he coming back up or is he going to stay down there? He's going to stay down there, that's awesome. Oh balls, there's one there. I missed you. And again. Goodbye. That was fairly easy. Right, you next. Now, I don't want to get too close because of that attack. Uh-oh. Balls. I was too far away. Now, as long as I can keep this up, I can probably stagger him. Uh-oh. There we go. Not too bad. I'm going to leave those ones down there because they almost certainly won't aggro on me if I'm running for that door. Hello, giant dude. Get rid of my weapon. I tried to get this before, but I couldn't. Is there absolutely no way? Hello. I know, dude. Ooh, can I get... maybe... You gonna let me? Yes! Oh my goodness, you're pushing me out there, though. What's in here? It must be awesome because it's really hard to get to. A hawk ring. Okay. Let me out. Oh no. Let me out. Whew. Thought I'd glitched myself then. I wouldn't put it past the developers of this game to make a thing like a chest that to get there you would basically get yourself stuck and completely ruin your character. Because I mean, you know, that would be in the spirit of Dark Souls. Right, let's check out this ring. Ooh, extends bow range. One of the special rings granted to the 4 kings of the Knights of Gwyn. The Hawk Ring belonged to Hawkeye Goth, who led the Great Archers. Boosts bow range so that arrows fly like they were shot by Goth's great bow, which took down high-flying dragons. Interesting. Now, I've had a look on a wiki, as I mentioned, at what these weapons do. Hello. Yes, indeed you are. I know. Right. I didn't look into these because I don't have what they need, but I did look into these which required Soul of Quelaag. And of the two, from what I understand, the Quelaag's Fury Sword, it acts much like the Painting Guardian Sword, but minus the bleed. But it stacks damage based, like it gets a base bonus to fire damage, pretty big one too, and gains additional damage based on how much humanity you're carrying with you. So that's pretty cool, but it loses its bleed effect. And that's one of the reasons why I like the Painting Guardian Sword. That, and it's just kind of awesome the way you're dancing around. Apparently, the sword does retain some of that dancing sort of animation. Now, the other one, the Chaos Blade. Now, this I want and don't want at the same time. I really like my Uchikatana. It's a solid weapon, and I'm really attached to it, but I can turn it into a Chaos Blade. Now, if I remember correctly, it doesn't get fire damage bonus, but it gets an enormous base damage bonus that and scaling with humanity. Again, walking around with a lot of humanity on you. I don't know if you've got to be human for it. I think you just have to have the humanity, like soft humanity, rather than in your inventory. But apparently it gets very, very powerful. Now, the only problem with this is that every time you successfully hit, you take a little bit of damage, like 20 HP's worth of damage. But it can dish out a phenomenal amount of damage. It's quite a powerful weapon. It still scales well on Dex and retains its bleed effect. Now that's the really important bit. But, and this is a big one, loses its thrust attack. So, no, we're going to do it. We're totally going to do this. There we go. Now, apparently we can reinforce this, as it happens with Demon Titanite. I know, I've just wasted loads of it on that silly spear because I thought, oh, well, I don't have any use for this. When will I learn? Now, if I recall correctly, it was at, I think, 160 or something like that. The base damage was. So if we reinforce this once and reinforce it twice, we should be a little bit higher than it was before. A little bit. I will. Goodbye, dude. You're a gentle giant, aren't you? Is this my Chaos Blade? Alright, let's have a look at this. Wow. Look at that. Let's get it in the light. So it's had a new look to its to the wrappings. Oh, is that blood? And it looks like the blade is more detailed with like etchings on it. I wonder if there's someone that's got better lighting. Oh, it's red as well. Is it me or is this longer now? I'm not sure. But let's test out its attacks. We'll just do a few tests out here. So this is my regular slash. So hasn't really changed. Though it seemed that I was able to pull that off much more than I usually could. Now this is the back and forth. Yep. So I've still got my thrust in that. And I can live with that, I think. Now this is the strong attack. So instead of a thrust, I've now got a very long charge up and then a massive horizontal slash. Okay, let's check out the kick. I still kick, that's good. And yeah, so that's my weapon. I'm wondering how much damage this is going to do to me now. I need to test this out. So let's get one of these guys up here. Oh, you. Come on. I want to try out my new sword. Now, I'm not going to be able to... Oh, yeah. Tiny little bit of damage. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a fairly big blow, but I'm not sure if I'm doing more damage or less. I actually can't remember what it was like before I upgraded it, but I've lost a little bit of health there. That's about as much health as I would lose if I tried to block a status attack that I couldn't block. No. Very well. Of course, I've got no humanity, and I really should check that out, what I would be like with humanity equipped, or rather, stored up. Balls. I need to get that new thrust sorted out. Okay. Suppose we could test it on the lumbering giant over there. Let's give that a try. I'm just going to quickly equip my humanity in place of this. Where are you? I could take that black eye that black eye orb off. I'm not sure if it's really gonna do anything. But we're just gonna. I'm gonna be frivolous, and I'm just gonna stack up 10 humanity here. I know I'm probably gonna lose it beyond the white fog gate thing, but oh well. Actually, yeah, it would be a bit silly to just rush out there and potentially lose all of my ground up humanity. So I'll just stack it up to 5. And at some point I will do a proper grind session like I used to do in the depths. Which involves a few hours of just jolly cooperating and killing rats. Not the most fun in the universe, but okay. So 2 attacks, by the looks of it, did reasonable amount of damage to him. Why do you keep turning around? Balls. No, no, no. Oh, I got up at precisely the wrong moment. I'm not going to lose my humanity just after equipping it. Oh, balls. Oh, I was safe. Right. I'm locked on you again. 2, 3, 4. 4 hits did 396 damage or something. And this is a +2 Chaos Blade, so. But one thing I am intensely aware of, I've only got 24 dexterity. I really need to improve that. My character is built around the idea of being dexterous and swift on his feet and having all these fancy dex-based weapons. And I'm just not scaling my dex, so I may as well have like lightning weapons which have no scalability at all. But that will start wearing down my Estus flasks quite quickly if I'm having to quaff Estus constantly because I'm losing my humanity like that. I'll have to start checking that out. Right. The other thing we wanted to do. By the way, I haven't yet used my Tinkling Titanite. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it on, really. Though, having said that, I did pick up a gargoyle helm. I did take that back out of the box because I can go ahead and upgrade that. That has been a fairly good item, despite the description basically saying it's not really a good item. Either that or I could upgrade some of my other armor, like the sealer set, so let's do that. You quite like your rhymes as well. Right, let's have a quick look. Oh, I've got a Titanite chunk. I could upgrade that, but I'm not going to. So at +3, that would be 19, 19, 19, which is quite nice. But now, Dingy Robe 4261 +1 Crimson Robe would go to 34, 35. Let's do that. '22s across the board, whereas that's got really high resistances. Actually, that's catching up much faster. The third one is going to give me 3 points. Yeah, I can see that one overtaking it quickly. So I'm willing to oh well, I can't afford it right now, but yeah, I'll continue to upgrade those. It does seem like they will quite quickly outscale my dingy set, or at least without me investing enormous amounts of extremely rare titanite in the dingy set to keep it competitive. Right, what's this say? Amazing. Okay. Well, as we saw, there's a shiny down there, and as I thought, I'm not going to be able to get back up this way, am I? Nope. Okay. Let's be careful then. Where is this amazing weapon? It's over there. Rah! I could have easily... I really could have seen myself getting impaled on this then. I'm not sure what I'm meant to do now I'm up here. Oh my goodness. Dragon Slayer Great Bow and Dragon Slayer arrows. Can I go through this? No? Well, where am I meant to go then? Oh man. Don't tell me this is a place where I need to use one of those bones. Because that's a bit shit. Come on. One of you panels has to be a lie. Open up. I demand it. I slash my way out. Help! I've been wrongfully imprisoned. Call the guards. No, actually don't. They'll shoot me. Fine. You sod. I should have gone rested before I did this. And just after I was mentioning getting me stuck, the game intentionally sticking me somewhere where I couldn't get out. So let's have a quick look at this apparently amazing weapon. Right. It requires... I've got everything. 2020s. Shot range 50. No idea what this one is. That's 50 as well, so... That's 70. Okay, so this isn't as long. But the ring would increase this to 75 shot range. Just a little bit beyond this, but of course, obviously, it would have increased that to over 100 if it works on snipers. But look at the damage it does. It's got better scaling. Oh no, this one's got slightly better scaling, but this one's got a higher base damage. Let's see. Bow of the Dragon Slayers, led by Hawkeye Goth, one of Gwyn's 4 knights. This bow's unusual size requires that it be anchored to the ground when fired, and only uses specialized great arrows. Ooh. Have I got any of these specialized great arrows? I've got one now, obviously. Oh wow, look at the difference in damage that does. It does 100. Mind you, that does 180 poison. Giant dragon hunting arrows, resembling iron spears. They don't just resemble, they are iron spears. I've had them sticking out of me, I should know. Used by Hawkeye Goth and his Dragon Slayers, they puncture human flesh easily. Yep, I can attest to this. Dragon Slayer arrows can only be used with the Dragon Slayer Great Bow, and vice versa. Fair enough. Well, if I have reason to use it, I will equip it at the time. Though, I think, though don't quote me on it, I'm fairly certain that the blacksmith does sell those. So, you know, not too bad. Now I'm wondering how, when it says it needs to be anchored to the ground, how that works. I think I will try, maybe attack one of the giants just outside. And we'll see how that goes. Just to see how the bow is actually fired. I might even put the ring on so I can attack them from afar. I doubt I could attack them from over here, though that would be awesome if that were true. I won't miss this run. I really won't. When we leave Anor Londo, this particular run, I'm not going to miss it at all. And I won't miss having to turn that lever just to get up from the bonfire down below. I don't think it's that much closer because of the time you have to spend turning that thing. Oh, I know. We could try on one of these. Yes. Let's do that then. Just for a quick test. Let's not unequip that. No. Let's put it here. And my one Dragon Slayer arrow. Right. 2 hands. Naturally. Okay. No idea how accurate I need to be with this, because usually they drift, but we'll try. Ah, okay. That's awesome. He has actually driven it into the ground by the looks of it. Right. Let's see. What am I doing? This is terrible. I apologize in advance. Pow! That's going to sting in the morning. I know he walks like that normally, but I like to imagine he's limping because he's got a javelin sticking out of his arse. Oh, simple things. I am not at all ashamed that I found that so funny. It's wobbling. Can barely walk. I think he has actually pulled the javelin out now. Though, if they're anything like those spears that the Black Knights were shooting at me, they looked like they had barbs. I can't imagine that was comfortable to remove. Right, well, I don't need to talk to the blacksmith, and I don't want to waste any more time in this episode. Ow. That's what I get for thinking to run past you, but I'm still going to try. Oh, bollocks to you. They're in cahoots. Filthy cahoots. This is what I get. Run away. Oh. He saw what I did to his friend. He wasn't having any of it. Oh. Can I enchant this? No, I can't. Balls. I didn't think of that. That is a disappointment. I really would have liked to be able to enchant this, but alas no. Ow. Right. I'm going to be coming back this way anyway to use Soleil's bonfire, so I may as well just kill this guy with pyromancies. And when I say I'm going to be coming back this way, what I mean is I'm going to be going to the bonfire before I go any further. So I might as well. Dude. Do I really need to fight you as well? I'm going to ruin your day. If you don't ruin mine first. No, you didn't. Fool, missed your chance. So no sympathy for you. That's for you, you little shitbag. Oh wait, wrong type of attack. God damn it. I have to get this. Yeah, that works. Oh, balls. He saw through my trickery. Wow. You are looking a little bit retarded, my friend. Yeah, you just keep humping that gate for me. This will all be over soon, just as soon as I get the right angle on this stab. Eventually I'll get it, don't worry. There you go. You're out of your misery. And mine. Now, let's just not hang around and get out of here. Hopefully those guys aren't going to damage the blacksmith whilst flailing impotently because they can't use stairs. Even though they don't need them. They've actually forgotten they've got wings. It's not my fault that they're so stupid. Now, if I recall, the way I want to go is out here. Oh my goodness, it's already 25 minutes in, and all I've done is inventory management. Bit of a slow episode, this one. Sorry about that. But we have discovered some awesome things, and we got to experiment a bit with my new weapon, which I'm pleased with. Right. Should be able to make our way out down here. Is there not an easier way down? Yes, there is. Good, good, good. Fortunately, involves fighting these dudes. And that didn't do any damage to me, I don't think. That did. Oh. Oh. Pretty cool. Won't say no to it. And again, yeah, does no damage to me if I attack them that way. So, as Plump said... No! Damn it! Oh, what a fool I am. I was about to say, as Plump said, this will force me to practice my parrying. Unfortunately, yeah, that was the result of me practicing my parrying. So, while I try and make my way back there to try and get my souls back, without humiliating myself on camera, I will bid adieu to you, my dear viewers. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We found some pretty cool stuff. And I hope you'll join me in the next, where hopefully I will get my souls back, or already have gotten them back. And in the meantime, do take care.